Mike, I guess this is a question about tonight, but also Friday. Just Trace, how much better has he gotten at playing through doubles, playing through traps, and just kind of navigating the traffic that he's got to face being down low?
Well, I mean, he's had enough opportunities at it, and it's something that we go over every day based on where we think teams are going to trap him. Tonight, well, the last two games, they came from the big and went big to big. And he's starting to figure it out and get the ball into the right areas where we can, play offense. I mean, it comes out when he's doubled, and sometimes he's able to beat the double team, with his offensive play. So, I mean, he's playing pretty good right now for us. We got to keep him playing at a high level.
With Coach, with Tamar Bates and C.J. Gunn, they got a little more run tonight. What did you see from them, and sort of kind of where are they at with progressing right now?
Well, I mean, they're fine. I mean, I have no gripes with neither one of them. They've done what we've asked them to do on and off the court. We didn't play Gallo tonight. He got banged up in the game before, or he would have been in the rotation. So my thing is, guys, listen, we got enough bodies on this team. My theme is always going to be, man, next man up if someone gets hurt. And when you call upon, be ready to play.
Mike, when it comes to Jalen, his jumper isn't falling, but he's doing other productive things. What's your approach with him in terms of the patience that you want to have with a freshman versus the responsibility of his role? And also, what is the nature of Trey's injury?
Well, again, Jalen, I mean, he's 5 for 12. I mean, I don't think that's too bad. I mean, he made some shots tonight, had good looks. It's just the other things that he does on the floor. He defends, he rebounds, he assists, he runs your ball club. So, and he's a freshman. So, I mean, I'm not concerned about the shot making. Hell, we scored 80 points tonight, 80-some points. We averaging 90 points. So, I mean, again, Jalen will be there when it counts. He's capable of making big shots. So that's not a big concern. As far as Gallo, he's just banged up. He twisted his knee the other night, at Xavier, and we just being cautious to make sure he's okay.
Coach, when it comes to Xavier Johnson, what does his leadership mean to the other young players on the team?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, Xavier is a senior. He's supposed to lead. That's his job. And, I'm pushing him in that direction. And, I'm probably more harder on Xavier than anybody on the team. But at the end of the day, he tasted of success last year. He was a big part of that success in helping us get to the tournament. And so I got to stay on him to make sure that he continues to grow and do what's expected of him to help us win.
Coach, how has C.J. Gunn advanced since he arrived on campus, and what are the keys to him to even advance further and see more minutes as the season goes on?
Guys, again, C.J. is fine. He's in a good place. I'm not going to sit here and play guys because you guys probably think that this guy should play. If he's called upon, I expect him to come out and play and give us positive minutes. We got a lot of players on this team, and I'm not sitting here playing favoritism to anyone. I'm trying to win basketball games, and I'm going to play the guys that I think I can win with. And he's been a part of us winning.
Coach, you've talked a lot about your love for Indianapolis, it being your home city. What was it like playing in front of this large Indiana crowd and kind of this Assembly Hall home game atmosphere?
Well, again, for me, it's always great to, come back home. I mean, when I played professionally, I lived to come home to play the Pacers. And then when I started coaching, it was the same way. This is home, man. I mean, all my family and friends are still here, and a lot of them came out tonight to show support. So, I mean, it's good to be back home for me. I mean, I've been away for a long time, but I've always dropped in to see my family and check on things in Bloomington. So it's good to be back in Indianapolis.
Mike Miller, cop had 10 points tonight. What have you thought about his run so far through his first 4 games?
He's been solid. He's had good looks. He's made some shots here and there, and I'm comfortable based on where he is. And you know, I expect him to make shots when he has them. I mean, he put the ball on the floor a couple of times tonight and made a couple of plays at the rim. So, hey, that's progress based on where he started when we first got him and where he is today.
Coach, 2 games in 48 hours for your guys, essentially. You were able to manage some minutes tonight. How do you think your guys handled being a quick turnaround, really, for the early part of the season here?
Well, I thought it was a great job on our part in handling the short days, you know, to get prepared for this game. Now, you know, the way the schedule is set up like playing in the tournament, and you know, which I think is good for us. You know, every 2-3 days we're playing a ball game. We'll get a break here and there, but hey, that's what the schedule is, man. And I've just got to get these guys up and ready to play each and every time we step out on that floor.
Coach, a lot have been made about the depth of your team, but off the bench tonight, 34 points. Malik Reneau had 10, of course, but it wasn't just him. You got 7 from Tamar, 6 from Geronimo, 5 from CJ, 6 from Caleb Banks. Talk about the importance of those guys all coming off the bench and contributing.
Again, you know, our bench is just as important as the guys that start the game. I can't say that loud enough. And I got faith and I believe in everybody that's wearing that uniform, and they just got to stay ready. You know, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out rotations and who can do what and what combinations work, and that can be an ongoing process, you know, as we navigate this season. So, hey, just stay ready. That's all I can tell our guys that are coming off the bench. Be ready to play.